Hi there, this is Steve and I'm back and I'm doing the 8th level of Tomb Raider Remastered on PS4. Tomb of Tihocan. I really enjoy this level and I'm looking forward to doing it. Especially, you know, I hated the last one, the Cistern, so it's good to have that over with. I think that's the worst level in the game. Nah, that's a dramatic statement. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I don't hate any level in this beautiful game, but the Cistern breaks the mold a little bit, and this kind of returns to it, so let's just enjoy some Tomb Raider. Just jump to this block to get a safe vantage point. It's kind of awful the way they squirm after they get riddled with bullets. Pretty obvious what we have to do here. Let's head up. This level has some tricky moments. It also has a secret that you only get one attempt at, so I'm definitely going to be hoping to get that on the first try. I usually do, but of course when you're trying to perform for something and make it right, sometimes things go wrong. And that's really late into the level too, so we'll see how that goes. All that did was raise the water level, so now that white block that we saw on the floor is now off the ground, and it reveals a tunnel. Yeah. So we get a meta pack, and it also allows us to climb on top of it. Yeah. I think we got everything in here. We did. That ledge is a little conspicuous. So just keep swimming forward here. It's kind of gonna do it automatically for you, I believe. What's going on here? Why isn't that working? Ah, shit. There's a switch. Now, swim down first and hit the switch. Crap. Now head back up. You should have way more air than I do at this point if you do that right away. I think I'll still make it. 'Cause it pushes you forward at breathtaking speed. Okay. Prick. We don't have too many more. Actually, this might be the last level with rats. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's the last one with rats. I know it's the last one with gorillas and lions. That uncover anything? No. Let's climb up. Trying to get a bearing on where I am here. Yeah, now it looks familiar. And that led to the same point. It did. Okay, so things get a little wonky here. I'm gonna do a running jump. What's my health looking like? As you can see, Pierre is up there waiting for us. Get to him in a minute. So, you know, this is not even a secret. This is kind of in the same fashion as the Magnum clips in the last level. If you want to do this, you jump forward to avoid the blade, of course. And, you know, you're kind of just playing with death here. I think you can get it from a back angle. Here we go. Let's try it like this. Back up quickly. Alright, we did it. Now, you can do what you want here. You can try and jump back to that ledge and continue forward. I find I fail every time I do that, so I'm going to fall down, and I'm going to retrace my steps and do it the easy way. It's just something about that angle getting back. I don't know. I don't do good with it. So, setting myself up here. So what's tricky about this is, of course, the, you know, method of walking up to a ledge, backing up, and having that exact distance. Can't really do that here because of the blade. So you have to judge kind of on your own merit. So wait for the blade to be out of the way and make your best jump to try and grab the ledge. I almost made this mistake last time. We don't have to do this yet. First we have to go to where Pierre is. That took a lot of health. Come on. These fucking controls wear on you after a bit. Okay, so first we're going to do this room that has Pierre in it. Where'd he go? He should be gone already. Close, close, open. Close, close, open. Close, close, open. So, if you don't go to this area first, you wind up flooding the room and you can't get the secret here. First, let's pick up the items. Gotta get some water, forgive me. Okay. And more shotgun shells. You can see the tiles in this room. A few of them have different textures. Almost have like silver blocks on them. If you walk on all those tiles, you unlock a door in that corner of the room, so let's do it. It should be 1, 2, 3. Alright. And you get a room similar to the one we did back in St. Francis Folly, where you had to do the jumps to get to the platform above. Same idea here. We want to get to that platform, so we want to... I don't really remember this one too well. I think it's this way, this way, this way, this way. Beautiful. Some things are easier when you don't think about them too much. Alright, we do have to be careful of the metal doors on the way up. Ask that one more time. I think it's right here around the corner. Be careful. Where are they? There they are. Close, close, open. Close, close, open. Close, close, open. Kind of how I get the pattern down to run through. Okay, so return to that original ledge that we were at here, where we crossed to get to the blade. Went back over to the blade ledge. And hope we can make this jump a second time without fucking it up. One more step back. Forward, go. Alright. Hang and drop, do not let go. That's where we just were. That's a long way down. Okay. Seems like we're smooth sailing now. The rest of the level is really linear. Filled it with water, yeah, so I think we can just drop down here. I don't think we have to shimmy anymore. Maybe it's on the other end. I know there's a way to climb up. Where are you? Come on, dive, you dumb bitch. Look at that. It's that one tile right in front of us activates him. Literally, you see the edge of the square? You could probably jump over it. Probably. Not enough space to jump over it. Wow, we really up to this part already? This is a short level. I'm pretty sure there's two, and one is hiding. Huh. Okay then. Put an awkward to see switch on the wall here. Make sure you don't miss it. And a frozen gorilla. Forgive me if you hear the train on the mic. It's a track not far from my house. It's fucking annoying. Before we go forward through there. So, they design it on purpose this way. There's an open ledge over there. You could fall into the spikes. The idea is to not let the gorillas push you in, and man, they will. So, it's annoying, but I prefer to just wear them down a little at a time. Or to just... Yeah, I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. You could go up there with a shotgun and try and kill them quickly, too. Once we... A few more seconds. Once we get enough damage, we'll get up. Just don't head towards the other end of the room here. Stay away from the spike pit. Yeah, he's pissed I killed his buddy. Who knows how long they've been living down here. Okay, so this is a standing jump, not a running jump. If you try and do a running jump, you just hit the wall and die. Don't fuck it up. Just simply stand and jump. Alright. Okay, so I think you basically just have to jump at an angle here. Yeah, just jump at an angle to avoid the spike pit. And we're already ready to move on. Let's hop back down. That just raised the platforms for anybody who wasn't attuned to it yet. Jumps are a little tricky. I think this is a running jump, but it's like you have to jump before the edge, if I'm not mistaken, like right there. Something like that. Same idea. This is just regular. Regular. Okay. I really like this room, just because of its small puzzle aspect. Where am I going here? There it is. Just basically you're going to pull the block to each of these tile glyphs to activate each of the doors. Do the little task designated for each one. You pull it onto here, immediately climb up. Nope, climb up, you dumb bitch. Okay. I think this first room is safe. No booby traps. Yeah, we're good. You can hear the blades from earlier in the level. This room must border that other room. Activating them. Alright. This time we will push it forward, so that if we release any enemies, they're in front of us. Hop up. Oh, well, I was wrong about that, because it opened that door, so it worked out anyway. These are the last gorillas in the whole game, so if you've enjoyed them, say goodbye. Make sure my alarm doesn't go off. Okay. I think this one's... Oh shit. Woo! Okay. Close, close, open. Close, close, open. Close, close, open. Alright. That scared the shit out of me. So now I was wrong about what I said before about which door was opening and pushing it the right way, but definitely pull it this way, because that door is going to open with a bunch of rats, so now you can be in front of them. Those might be the last rats we kill for the whole game. Let's see what's in here. This one's safe. And we got one more to do. This is tricky. So you just want to... It's going to be boulders that come from the side. You'll get crushed if you... Well, actually, I don't know. I think you'll get crushed if you try and go for it. Just hop back and hop up. You probably could have made it to the key. I think you could have made it to the key by going forward. It's going for the metapack that would have killed you. So, alright, we made it. I think that clears this area. So say goodbye to our friends the rats and the gorillas till another run through. It's been fun. Let's open this door. Alright, let me get some water while that's turning. Alright, so what I mentioned earlier in the level about that secret later on that you only have one shot on, you actually have to do two things in a row that you only get one shot. So we're going to essentially do a standing jump there, and we're going to hold square and forward and just keep holding it, and eventually it'll take us to the back left hand corner. It's hard to explain, but jump forward and hold square and forward. Just keep holding it. Just keep holding it. Just keep holding it. Keep holding it. Alright. This is another thing. You only get one chance, because if the tiles collapse, you have no other way to reach the ledge over there. So we're going to only get one shot. We're going to jump forward. I'm trying to get my camera angle on it. Then left. Then forward. Then forward. Then right. Then forward. So here we go. One shot at this. Forward. Left. Forward. Forward. Right. Forward. And there's a good amount of goodies right there. Nice little reward for that trick. As you can see here, if the tiles collapse, you can't get up there, so you have one try. I would have felt very grumpy if I messed that up for my walkthrough, so I'm glad we did it. And now we can move on. You can just let yourself continue down this slope. It's a fucked up camera angle. This area can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. If you do, you can get it done in about 5 minutes. Let's kill the croc. It's a dead end, correct? No, not a dead end. Before we do anything, let me check something here. You know, we do have to go there first, so let's take care of that first. After this level, we'll be heading to the Egypt levels, which are my favorite. And the end here is kind of like a sign of things to come, just the aesthetic of it and the type of enemies we're about to see in a few minutes. I really think it takes the game to another level. You want to use this slope to get to that ledge. If not, it's not a big deal, but you do have to keep going back around if you miss it, so. And the camera angle makes it tricky. Let's go ahead and try it. Perfect. Just head back down safely. You can go right into the water. And I think you can swim back. Okay. Whoa, where'd I go? I just got turned around. Is it this way? Yeah. We wound up back at the main area where the temple is. Let's get some air. But before we go out onto the surface, let's dive down back behind this area where the back of the temple here. And this is the gate we unlocked. Excellent. So we're about to fight our first mummies, and I think actually they're Sensuar mummies, and they're kind of tough. I mean, it's simple if you know the mechanic, but the best thing to do here, because they only activate, or the first one activates when you get on the surface, is to find the sandbank to the left here. And just put yourself in a position to begin firing at him to where it's wide open, and you can jump back and forth. He should wake up. Wake up. There we go. As long as you're jumping left, right, and back, and a little bit of a mix of each, the shitty primitive AI can't get you with the fireballs. Just keep jumping in different directions. Okay. Forgive me as always, getting a little water. I feel so dehydrated so much. Let's head in. And I would... It's the first time in the game I'm going to use my magnums. We're about to fight Dickhead for the last time, and this time we're putting him down for good. So...
A little late for the prize giving, no? Still, it is the taking part which counts.
You're fucking dead. Where'd he go? Just to insult him, I'm gonna finish him off with my pistols and save a few rounds. Woo! And he falls for good. Bye-bye, Pierre. You weasel. I think if you, yeah, I'm actually positive. If you miss the magnums back in, whatever that level was, the Coliseum, then that's an opportunity to pick them up there. We have, I think, one more thing to do before we exit. Let's head up here. Oh, no, wait. You don't have to do this, but if you're obsessive about your kill count, you can head back outside the temple, and the other statue comes to life. I haven't been doing a full kill count, so technically I'm not sure why I did that except to show it, but cool, we did it, now it's done. Let's head back up to that ledge we were going towards. I think maybe each corner of the room has goodies. Yep, over there too. It's my cat meowing, by the way. If you heard that, I apologize. See, we already got back a good amount of the Magnum clips that we just fired on his ass. And one more meta pack. I'm going to let the FMV sequence play out, but this is going to be the end of Tomb of Tihocan, level 8. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in Egypt I can't remember what the next one is called. City of Kahum, I believe it's called. Let's let the FMV play out.
Here lies Tihocan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tihocan.
Alright, Secrets 202, that makes me feel good. Continuing the trend of missing one item, I really don't give a shit. This is not a completionist guide. I just care about the secrets and I care about completing the game. So, cool. Yeah, once again, see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.